Good evening and welcome to Late Night Review. We're here to talk about what's happening.
And what's not.
I'm Gael.
And I'm Josh Westlow, and here are tonight's top stories. In its newest edition, Merriam-Webster's dictionary has officially added many internet words popular among Gen Zers. So look out for spin-offs of classic children's books, such as Charlotte's Riz, Clifford the Big Red Thirst Trap, and How the Grinch Went Beast Mode.
The last one was the Clifford one looks like you, but okay. No, he looks so fit, he looks so nice. The National Hockey League has received backlash after a league-wide ban on the use of pride tape. That's ironic coming from a sport where men professionally rail each other as hard as they can.
Last week, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour film made its debut in theaters. Yeah, good luck getting people to go to that, because I already bought all the tickets.
That's nice, that's nice. A former White House aide declared that Taylor Swift was the only person who could defeat Trump in the 2024 election. And I agree, on one hand, you have a fan base who are crazy, willing to sacrifice their lives, and a hazard to our democracy. And on the other side, you have Trump supporters.
Last week was Fire Prevention Week. Firefighters are saying that instead of using water, you should instead use Drake's new album.
Was that bad? Was that bad? New research shows that if you make your bed each morning, you are 206% more likely to become a millionaire. Nice try, mother. Well, if your children can't make their bed, you all should already know that they won't make anything of themselves either.
A horned comet 3 times the size of Mount Everest has exploded and is making its way to Earth. So if most of these jokes don't hit, I know one thing that will.
Enough with the funny stuff. But when did it start? Please laugh at our jokes, please. Scientists are warning of the dangers of eating poultry as cases of bird flu rise. Bird flu? Yeah, they do that.
A new study indicates that female frogs will fake their own death to avoid unwanted attention from males. Said male frogs, you could have just said yuck. Gael, you must be a frog.
A 104-year-old woman set the world record for being the oldest person to ever skydive. She also broke the record for the loudest sound ever made when she finally splattered on the ground. Oops. Guys, just so you know, let's be serious. She's dead. She died. May she rest in peace. Well, I'm sorry. I mean pieces because they're all over the place. Thank you for that moment of silence. Thank you.
Rumors of a new Twilight TV show has fans biting with excitement. Here to discuss, we have a Twilight superfan, Don.
So, we heard about that new Twilight show coming out. Tell us a bit about that and why do you want to be on it?
Well, you know how, in the original documentary, Bella stares out of her window for a really long time? I do that too.
The documentary?
Yeah, they also, really like blood. I do that too. I go to blood drives, but I don't give it away.
Do you bite people?
Wait, can I, see your teeth? And your neck?
So you want to be bitten?
I mean, if you're offering, but I was kind of waiting for Edward to do it.
But Edward's not
available, I know. I don't know why he chose Bella over me. Our kids wouldn't look like 2012 CGI.
So, other than Edward, who's not real, I think you need help. But why would you want to join the show?
Not real? How disconnected from reality are you? His songs are literally on the Twilight soundtrack. He's real. He's a man. He's my man.
Okay, so I did some research. The movie's set in Forks, Washington.
Yeah, the documentary was filmed in Forks. I go there every year. They know my name at the Ace Hardware store.
What the fork? Okay. That's cool and all, but I think you're Team Wedward, aren't you? I can. It's a
What do you
safe
mean?
guess. It's a safe guess. What?
Jacob is so much better.
No, he's so pale and sparkly. It's like, why would you pick someone else?
Jacob was loyal, period.
Wait, no, wait. Well, no. We don't do that here. That's kind of. It's
I'm
like
just
off
trying
camera,
to
though.
show you how great Team Edward can be.
no,
No.
it's too
No.
far.
No.
Yeah, well, I'm legit. I deserve to be on that show more than anyone.
Okay, thanks Don for coming on the show. I think you've proven yourself quite much today.
Yeah, I would say we call it. Yeah. We won't be. Yeah, we're not gonna call her back.
Post Malone and Raising Cane's have teamed up to open a new Dallas Cowboys themed Raising Cane's restaurant. Reports say that the store does not carry change, so if your order is $19.75 and you pay with a 20, don't expect a real quarterback.
In a new interview, Jada Pinkett Smith threw shade at Will Smith when she claimed that Tupac was her soulmate. Well, considering how toxic their marriage was, this remains the only bullet Tupac was able to dodge. Come on, guys, keep an open mind. Tupac sure did.
A mummified man is set to be buried after 128 years on display in Pennsylvania, making the next oldest mummy on display, Mitch McConnell.
After surpassing its fundraising goal, London's Vagina Museum is set to reopen. It has been reported that a penis museum is set to move next door in the coming days. I know, I said that word. Additionally, a baby museum should arrive in 9 months.
This past Sunday was Global Hand Washing Day. I mean, I understand these days are to raise awareness, but if you're only doing it on October 15th, then what are you doing the other 364 days?
Not being aware, that's for damn sure. What? When there's not toilet paper, you know, be a man, use your hands. In other national holiday news, October 25th will be National Greasy Foods Day, which is also known as Just a Normal Day in America.
In a new poll, 2/3 of people believe pineapples do not belong on pizza, while the other third continue to seek help from medical professionals.
Bad Bunny has released his new album, Nadie Sabe Lo Que Va a Pasar Mañana. And for those of you that don't know this, Nadie Sabe Lo Que Va a Pasar Mañana translates in English to very bad album. Yeah, I know, he sucks.
You know, Gael, I went to McDonald's tonight before the show, and I ordered one McChicken. Guess how much that cost? $2.99, Gael. It used to be $1, now it's $2.99. What are we gonna do about this? This is the type of stuff that makes me want to fall asleep and never wake up.
All this for McChicken? Well, I think that's too dramatic to look at. There was like rising rent rates, grocery prices, and McChickens. I think many Americans have a reason to be mad about the horrible economy. Here to talk about this more is our in-house communist, Joseph.
For the people!
By the people.
It's Comrade Joseph. How we doing, my friends, on this brisk autumn night?
I'm okay.
I want to fall asleep and never wake up again.
Ah, yes, the full spectrum of communist emotion on display.
So, Comrade Joseph, not only have you been facing another economic crisis, but another crisis in the system itself. What are we going to do about this?
Well, Joshua, it's not going to be easy. It's on all of us. You and I, the people. If we don't come together and we keep fighting over petty differences like race and gender, we will never see the true villain among us. Class.
It's pretty sad.
The only power we have to liberate ourselves from their oppression is solidarity. Solidarity! Solidarity! Solidarity!
Solidarity? Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was just given. Why my hands? Oh no, I have to read this.
Comrade Gay, what's going on?
Actually, I'm Hispanic. The numbers are. Well, I think we're legally obliged to read this.
We're
aren't we?
legally obliged to read this, Gael.
Oh yes, the lottery.
The lottery thing.
Another simple yet highly effective tool used by our government to have its own people fund the never-ending imperialist war machine that is the U.S. empire. But Gael, you go ahead and read it with those hands of yours.
You sure you want to?
Yeah,
You're
you
good?
got it. I'm in.
Okay. Numbers are 2, 13, 23, 25, 42, and everyone's favorite sex number, 69.
Thank you for your patience, Comrade. Now, what were you saying about the lottery being a proverbial dog of the maniacal U.S. empire?
You can just call me Joseph. I think comrade's like a little. It's a little too much. Yeah.
Joseph, what's going on?
Okay, maybe I was a little too harsh on this whole, money imperialist thing, because it's there for us, the lottery, and it's there for people who sometimes really need money, and who am I to say who needs money, who doesn't,
For what?
Like if somebody really wants something for a long time, but they never made any money because they spent all their time organizing meetings that no one ever came to, I think they deserve a break,
Wait, Joseph, did you...
I think a lot of times you realize you have to get your money up before you get your funny up.
But Joseph, your ideals.
Look, I was wrong. Money's awesome. Money's cool. Okay, I like money now. Okay.
But what happened to solidarity, holding on to your beliefs?
You know what I'm holding on to now, Gael? I'm holding on to Tesla keys. I'm holding on to the hand of a ginner. I'm holding on to multiple McChickens, okay?
You want to hold on to this? No? You do? But what are you going to tell your fellow commies?
I'll be honest, I never even really liked Cuba, if I'm being honest. Plus, do you know how much money I'll be spending on taxes? They'll be happy. I'm giving the government so much money to work with. They got to do something.
You're a fraud, Joseph. You're a fraud.
I'm a rich fraud, Joshua. But I'm also a kind one. Count this up.
I have this.
It's $2.99. That's enough for a McChicken.
McChicken?
McChicken. God bless you. God bless you.
And God bless the proletariat. And the Powerball! All right, thank you guys.
For Late Night Review, I'm Josh Westlow.
And I'm Gael Landeros.
Good night.
Good night.